We've been visiting with Jim Hartson from Williamson Hardware. Thank you again so much for joining us today.
Enjoy it.
You like it? You like coming down to the show?
Oh, yeah,
We always
absolutely.
have a ball.
Absolutely. We always have a lot of fun.
We do have a lot of fun. We talked a little bit about how long you've been in business, that you're celebrating your 70th year anniversary as a family-owned hardware store. Congratulations. I wish we had some sound effects because I would have like some crazy woohoo stuff going on for sure for you. But we didn't really get into, we talked about your 3 different floors and some of the products you sell there. But one of the most amazing parts of Williamson Hardware is the stove shop at Williamson Hardware.
Yes, 70 years ago, in 1940, my dad and a partner from Fairport started the business with one used wood stove. That was their inventory.
Amazing.
It was hard to get new products and things like that. So they bought a lot of used stuff they'd pick up.
1940.
Yeah.
Just had to reiterate that.
So that was cool. And, we've built the business up over the years, so just expanded and expanded. And but the wood stoves have always been a very large part of our business. And we've worked hard, spent a lot of money on the education of our people so that they're super knowledgeable. Because we're working in people's castle, in their home with their family and like that. And so you got to spend a lot of money on education to make sure that all of our people know what they're talking about.
I so agree with you. And if I can just jump back to what I was talking about, my new job, that is like my favorite part of my new job with the New York State Metal Roof Co-op is because it's educating consumers and contractors. I get to interface with both of them. And the whole education piece, it's probably one of the best things I think you can do in your life is give education to others.
That's correct. That's correct. And so we really try to help people, get them on the right track. Sometimes we tell them things they don't want to hear. But I always tell people, well, you're going to find it out. And my dad always said education is expensive, whether you get it at Harvard or the School of Hard Knocks. It's going to cost you money.
Yeah.
And we're giving it away for free, that education, to help people because it just gives the industry a bad name, when there's problems.
So what kind of products can people expect to see at the stove shop at Williamson Hardware? And I want to ask, too, a double question here. We talked with Alex earlier. She has you said a little smaller area for your home, and she's wondering if there are any products that would suit a smaller area. She doesn't have anything currently in her home, alternative heating.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's the nice thing. We've got, especially in gas, but wood too, we got really small units. Gas has gotten really popular. We're putting a lot of them even in rooms the size just a bathroom. We're doing a lot in bathrooms. Bedrooms.
Was I right with the bed and breakfast?
Yeah, bed and breakfast. That's where the name came from. And putting a unit up higher on the wall in a bedroom so that you could, a couple can lay in bed and both can see the fire versus being on the floor. Maybe one or nobody can see the fire. It's kind of cool.
Elevated a bit.
Elevated, yeah.
And then
with a remote.
I was in a home that the master bedroom, and then it had the fireplace installed in the wall, like you're saying, elevated. And then on the other side, it was showing in the living room.
A see-through, you mean?
Yeah, it was like a see-through.
I don't know. I'd want that between the bedroom and the living room.
But you couldn't really see in, though. But you couldn't really see in, but it was like shared.
Yeah.
The fireplace was shared between 2 rooms,
Yeah,
is my point.
there are see-through fireplaces. You just have to, again, it becomes a privacy issue. And I get people come in once a lot of times. They want a see-through, but they've never thought of the privacy issue because the rooms they were thinking of seeing through is not compatible. So you just got to, think that out a little bit. Yeah. But a lot of places, it's really cool.
Well, that would be nice, if you had one of those houses that had like a kitchen that looks out into your living room and you had the fireplace shared between the two. You can have a nice fire while you're dining with your, family, and then you go into the living room, and I don't know, that would be nice.
Yeah,
Sounds romantic.
absolutely.
It does,
We've done a lot of
doesn't
those.
Let's get one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's get one. What else is new over there?
Well, you got basically, we have the wood stoves. We have coal. Coal is the cheapest way to heat. That's real popular. A gas, and a lot of innovations in gas we could talk about, like the new Green Smart technology, where there's no pilot.
Okay.
So
I like that.
yeah, it's
That
a
drives
real
me nuts.
energy saver. they actually just work off of 4 AA batteries. And it's really cool because it's actually working on 110, switches over to the battery backup if there's no power. So in a no power situation, another ice storm or, anything that happens in the winter where you lose power with it for a few hours or a few days, it switches to the battery backup and it's thermostatically controlled. So, I mean, it's
Innovative.
phenomenal.
It works in the
Yeah,
event
and
of
it'll
a,
save you probably at least $20-$30 a month, depending on your rates and how big a unit like that on Pilot.
on the Pilot
Yeah.
alone.
Just the Pilot alone.
I
Are you
wouldn't-
serious?
I'm not surprised because I watch mine going all the time and it just drives me bonkers. I
Right.
have to just
The Pilot
it
on
out of
your
my mind.
on your fireplace.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
because
see-
it's huge.
yeah,
It
it's a
really,
big
quite
flame.
big.
And then we're using little LED lights to illuminate them so that you can actually, it kind of looks like there's fire in there when it's not on.
Oh, nice.
So you can have it on in the summer.
Yeah.
A lot of our customers leave it
Wow.
on as a little night light in the room.
Yep. And LEDs
Yeah.
are very cost effective.
Exactly.
Cheap.
And they're putting like the drop down doors where the controls are and stuff. They're putting little LED lights down there now. Well, that's neat because you used to, if you wanted to adjust something, run and get a little flashlight, get on your hands and knees.
Yep.
Most of it now you can do right from the remote, but if you need to get down there, it illuminates itself. So
Okay.
it's pretty cool.
Well, I got a big question. It's bugging me here, Jim. I have a fireplace that had an insert put in, and it's a thermostat, so the fan kicks on and off based on the heat and it's gas. But it's expensive to run. I mean, it doubled my gas and electric bill in the month of January when I ran it every day.
Something major's wrong then.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that's horrendous.
One thing
I mean, the
is,
thing's about 15 years old. I have
Yeah.
the receipt from when it was installed.
well, part of it's old technology.
Okay.
Okay, you're probably using room air for combustion.
Yep.
Where now we use outdoor air. So we picked up tremendously on the efficiency by bringing fresh air in from outside.
Okay.
And exhausting the crap back outside. So all we're doing is taking room air at whatever the ambient temperature is, say it's 65,
Yeah.
and taking it up to 70. So we're not having to take the amount of energy where otherwise we were bringing cold air in for combustion around the doors and windows at maybe 20 and trying to heat it to 70.
Okay.
So it's a huge efficiency upgrade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking
And
of-
also, all of our installations are done by our own certified crews, so that there's no kids, no hacks, they're professionally done. So we install different than anybody. We insulate
Very
your
important.
fireplace. So when you're not using it, a lot of if they're not installed right, you're losing room heat up the chimney
Oh, yeah.
from your furnace. Everything's insulated. I did one last year. I told the lady if she never turned the thing on, she'd save money
Oh,
because there was such a cold draft in the house
Yeah.
from the fireplace.
yeah. Mine's this huge masonry thing, and
I'm
it's
thinking
got a
you
huge
should-
flue.
You should skip the bedroom set and go down to Williamson Hardware and check out the stove shop.
Good idea.
Wouldn't that be great to be able to use that?
Yeah, it would be because I
mean,
don't use
that's
it.
a beautiful room you have there.
Yeah, thank you.
It's part of where you entertain, even during the, when you have the deck going and it's
Yeah.
in between your kitchen. I think that you should scrap the bedroom set and go down.
I
get
can
it.
have both. I'm
That's
spoiled.
true. That's true.
Okay,
You're
makes
Rick
sense.
James. No.